welcome back to another Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight's guest, Heist Almighty. What other guests do we usually have around here?
Buzz?
Buzz, yeah, I suppose.
Neely?
Sometimes. Alright, tonight we're going to take a look at something from Brew by Me's area, but actually not sent to us by him. It was brought back to us from Ontario by Ryan, right?
That's right.
Going to take a look at not just any bottle of Beau's all-natural Beaver River I.P.Eh. We're going to take a look at the barrel-aged blend version. Oh yeah, it says right at the top. What's it say on the back? It says local spring water, organic barley, malts, organic hops, and brewer's yeast.
We know how the Rhino likes his ingredients he has list.
Taking a look at something that you dug up actually off of
Beau's website.
Yep. To create this barrel-aged blend of our spring seasonal Beaver River, we drew off a portion of a few batches of Beaver, and aged it in a variety of bourbon, wheat whiskey, and brandy barrels. Generously dry hopped and then blended back into our award-winning IPA in a ratio of 1 to 5. The barrel aging adds an orchestra of boozy, hop, and wood aromas with flavor to match. Pair this beer with starry nights and campfires. Well, how about kitchen sinks and Heist Almighty's house?
It's not really a starry night. It's kind of a rainy, thundery sort of night.
Well, you know, the firefighters might be going off to a fire somewhere in the north end here.
Lightning strike?
Not. I haven't seen it.
It was a dark and
it has been
stormy
kind of
night.
thundery today because it's raining out. Anyway, let's crack the top off of this one here and take a look. And you wanted to say a few words about.
Oh yeah, I'd like to dedicate this review to the random guy who approached me in Big Tide the other night, who actually saw me on videos. I didn't know anyone actually watched these things. Thank you for reaffirming that.
You know what? We generally average about 20 to 30 hits a video, sometimes more.
I assume they were all in England or Ontario or something.
There are some local people that actually watch this channel, like that guy.
That guy.
Just Packle Lunch around here, and there's a couple other people too.
Yeah.
Donrig 13 generally watches some of the reviews too. Not all of them, but.
What's he,
cheers, Don. Was it a guy with a goatee?
I don't know. He was a skinny, tall guy. I think he had some facial hair.
Probably not. It might have been one of the Test Pack of Lunch guys, but anyway, you know what? If it was you, hey, give us a post here. Find out who you are. Cheers to you, by the way. And maybe I'll see you in Big Tide someday.
Maybe you too can enjoy some weird beer that we find from around someplace.
Trio reviews. Anyway, let's take a look. There's still a little bit left in the bottle here.
Oh, is there?
Is there?
You can
eat the
floaties today. Fail.
You fool!
Nice big head on this one.
Look at that. That's
2.5, 3 head
beer, isn't it? Barrel-aged IPA.
Barrel-aged blend.
But look at that. That's darker than most IPAs. It's got the same kind of off-white head, like eggshell yellow kind of head.
Yeah.
It's mostly white, but look at that. The head's hardly dying off.
Big and fluffy.
Big and fluffy.
Just like my cat, who seems to have abandoned us.
Ratios over there now. Looks like your standard IPA fare, maybe a little bit darker. It's kind of more almost to the brown side of things. Maybe a little almost to the red side.
A little bit.
But it's for the most part this amber kind of color. It looks like a really nice IPA. And big head off of that. That's really nice.
Here's hoping.
Anyway, it's good stuff. Honestly, I'm not picking up a whole lot off of that.
No, there's not much aroma at all.
I'm picking up more of the soda from your bathroom. Maybe a little bit of like a citrus.
Yeah, there's a little citrus in there.
A little bit of like a
maybe there's too much head. Maybe we should let that die
off. Want to stop for a second and let that die off?
Yeah, maybe we'll give that a space.
Alright, we'll be right back.
And we're back now that our heads died off.
And now that the heads died off, we can properly give this thing a good sniff. Still not getting a whole lot.
No, not a whole lot. Not from what you'd expect from an IPA. I am getting a little of the woody, boozy, blendy sort of smells from this.
Yep.
But
not a huge amount of hop coming off of that one. It's mainly this little bit of like a... I'd almost say it smells kind of like Waterloo IPA, but not quite that bad. Sorry. But yeah, I do pick up that woody, boozy kind of smell from the barrel-aged blend, but for the most part, it's not really a big hopsy smell. An IPA, it doesn't really have much of a smell at all.
Not much at all.
That doesn't mean it's anything bad, it's just that
It's just
Not
almost
a
not even
surprisingly lack of any kind of smells coming off of that one.
I'd be interested to find out what kind of hops they used in this, but apparently it wasn't one of the big C's or something.
Doesn't smell like the C's. Maybe they were going for like a traditional styled IPA.
You can really taste the Beaver.
It smells like Beaver. It's got that little bit of musty smell. It smells like
woody, musty.
Musty. It's like it smells like a dam. Oh. All right, down the hatch. Oh yeah.
Well, it tastes better than it smells.
A lot better than it smells.
I'm not sure I would still call this an IPA, but it does have a good taste to it, though.
Got a big, almost piney, earthy bitterness.
Yeah, not much floral, not much grapefruit, if any at all. Definitely.
There's a little touch of grapefruit, but I'm getting more of that wood. You can taste the wood in the barrel aging, kind of the
yeah, you can taste the boozy, whiskey,
touch of vanilla.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not big on any kind of real big IPA notes. It's mainly this. It's very mellow.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very earthy, piney, woody. Yeah.
What's the ABV on this? This is 5.6. It definitely shows. You can. There's no alcohol burn.
No.
It's got a thickness, but that's pervaded mainly by that little bit of piney, earthy hop.
Yeah.
But as far as any kind of like taste, and you get a little touch of maybe a vanilla, a little woody, and there's not so much like a big note of booziness.
But it does have like kind of a whiskey bourbon sort of flavor to it, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's very
very, 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 very mild, kind of innocent gunny kind of thing going on.
A little bit, yeah.
Very mild.
I think that the barrel aging definitely added something to this, because I'm not really sure what would be going on here without it.
Yeah, there's not really a whole much to speak of. As far as a really good IPA goes, it's okay.
I'm not sure I would...
horrible. It's better than the Waterloo by a long shot. It tastes natural.
Yeah. It's definitely more toward the traditional side of things.
It's not like, doesn't taste like loaded down with extracts and adjuncts.
I would suspect Beau's would probably not do
well,
that.
Beau's is all natural. You know, not that corn is natural or anything. It's just, just tastes nice.
Organic adjuncts. It still counts.
It's nice, but it's not what you would expect from your typical IPA. It's almost like more traditional British style.
I'm finding that a lot of the Ontario IPAs are skewing this way.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but
not all of them. No, not all of them. Like Super Collider. Super Collider. All right. This one, on the other hand, this is, I think, yeah, that the barrel aging process, the little 1/5 of this beer that's barrel aged, is really adding something to it.
I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, because there's not really much to go on other than that. Not that it's a bad tasting beer in the first place. It's not absolutely incredible or blowing us away. It's just, it's a good beer.
It's and then quite what I want from an IPA.
The big stars of this beer, the big things that come out in this one, is the little bits of barrel aging that you taste in it.
But I kind of like that they blended it in with the regular version of this, so that the barrel aging didn't become gimmicky or overpowering.
Yeah. No,
that was a good choice.
Yep. It is nice. It adds a nice touch to it.
So you want to call this one?
Yeah, I'd say that. You know what? I usually like my barrel-aged beers, and I do like this one. This is really good. It's not blowing me away. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. What do you think?
I'm going to go a little higher and go 3 3/4.
3 3/4?
Yeah.
There's a fruit fly floating around here.
Yeah, it's compost day. Time to go. Time for that
to go. Yeah, you got to take that compost day, dude. It stinks. And this, it's okay.
It's even better than okay, but I'm not sure if it's an IPA.
God, give me gas. It's not that kind of gas. It's nice. I definitely recommend trying it. It's really nice to try something like very rare and specialty like this barrel-aged blend version of Beaver River. But if that's what Beaver River tastes underneath of it, it's just not going to say that it's the greatest IPA I've ever had, but it's definitely a good one.
Yeah, piney and earthy are not really our preferences.
Even IPAs that typically come in with some piney and earthy tastes generally taste a little bit more hop forward than this, or have a bigger malt presence. This is really nice, light, and easy to drink for an IPA. But if I were to drink anything that tastes similar, I would rather have a Propeller IPA.
This seems to be coming back to a common theme that we have with Beau's, where it's not fan-effing-tastic, but it's really drinkable.
Yeah. I don't know. I think some of the Beau's products are really nice. Like their lug tread is really delicious.
You wait till we get the Venskab.
The Venskab.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. That's gonna be good.
You just wait till we crack that one open.
We'll wait a while for that one, right? Aren't we?
A little bit.
We'll see. Anyway, 3.5 out of 5 for me.
3 3/4.
From Ice Almighty. And thanks for watching our review of the barrel-aged blend of Beaver River. Pick it up if you see it, because it's definitely worth a try. But not the greatest IPA out there.
It is a good beer, though. If you just ignore the IPA.
It's a good beer. Yeah, it's a good beer. But not the greatest Canadian IPA, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review. We'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.